The Rainbow Magic, Evie the Mist Fairy. Chapter 4. The Pugwurzel Plot. Evie and Kirsty stared at Rachel. "Tell us," they pleaded. Rachel outlined her plan. "If we can convince the goblin that the forest is full of pugwurzel, he will do anything to escape. He is bound to want that mist cleared away, so he can find his way out of the wood. Since he's too stupid to work out how to use the mist feather to clear the fog, maybe we can persuade him to give the feather to Evie and let her try." Evie clapped her hands together in delight. "Then I can keep it and take it back to Doodle," she said. "It's a brilliant plan. But I'm not sure how we can make the goblin think that there are hundreds of pugwurzels in the forest," Rachel added. The three friends racked their brains. Kirsty thought of her mom and the other runners trying to find their way around the fun run course. That gave her an idea of her own. "I know just how we can convince the goblin about pugwurzels," she cried. "Evie, if you make us human-sized again, Rachel and I can creep up on the goblin from behind, then run past him screaming that a pugwurzel is chasing us." "Yes, that could work," Evie agreed. "We will have to be very convincing," Rachel put in. Evie nodded. "But you two can do it." "I know you can," she said encouragingly. The three friends flew silently down to the ground behind the oak tree. Evie waved her wand and the girls zoomed up to their normal height. "Ready?" asked Kirsty. "You bet," Rachel replied firmly. The girls crept towards the goblin. They could see him sitting on his log, still muttering to himself. "Now," hissed Rachel. Kirsty dashed forward. "Help! Help! Save us from the pugwurzels!" she shouted. Rachel ran after her. "It's huge and scary and won't leave us alone," she cried. The goblin leaped to his feet. His eyes were saucers. "What?" he gasped. "Who are you?" Kirsty stopped. "Oh my goodness, a goblin in pugwurzel wood," she exclaimed, pretending to be surprised. Rachel stopped too. "You must be very brave," she declared. The goblin's crossed eyes flicked from Rachel to Kirsty. "Why?" he demanded shakily. "Are there many pugwurzels around here?" "Oh yes," Kirsty chimed in. "Hundreds. This forest is full of them. One of them was chasing us just now," she added, looking nervously over her shoulder. "He will be along soon, I should think." Just then Evie fluttered down, her wings shining in the fog. "Pugwurzels especially love to catch goblins, you know. I've heard that they cook them and eat them," she said. "Eat them?" The goblin's face turned pale with fear. "Oh yes. If I was you, I'd get out of this wood right now," Evie went on. "But I can't," wailed the goblin. "I've lost my way. The fog is so thick I can hardly see my own bony feet." Evie smiled. "I will help you," she said sweetly. "Just give me that feather you are hoarding and I will magic a clear pathway out of the forest for you." Kirsty and Rachel hardly dared breathe. Their plan was working so far, but what would the goblin do next? He pinched his nose thoughtfully. "I don't know. Jack Frost won't like it if I give you the mist feather. But he's not the one being chased by a pug Russell, is he? Rachel pointed out quickly. He's not the one who will be roasted and toasted and turned into goblin pie. The pug Russells in this wood are extra enormous, Kersey put in, and really, really fierce. So is Jack Frost, the goblin said, looking sullen. I think I will keep the feather. Kersey's heart sank. It looked like the goblin was more set to burn than they had expected. She exchanged looks with Rachel. Now what could they do?